prepared a very ornithological toast that I'm going to read in honor of Jared and Victoria. So here we go. Jared used to be an eagle. He was loony. He picked up chicks. He loved living the life of a night owl. True, he was never much of a babbler. Frogmouth seems more apt as a characterization, but he was a starling nonetheless. People didn't call him Jared Fisher. He was Jared the Kingfisher, with a capital J. A spectacled monarch, a shining flycatcher, the antithesis of a common tailor bird. I tried all my life to parrot his every move, but let's be honest, Jared hit home runs while I was merely bunting. That was a bit of an advanced one there. So the birders here just really outed themselves. Anyway, so imagine my surprise when I caught wind from a carrier pigeon, no less, of Jared's engagement. My first reaction, bull. Marriage is the cardinal sin. That ostrich must have his head in the sand. A hard-living thrasher like Jared on a total lark was migrating from fabulous singledom to dull domesticity? Had he gone cuckoo? Had he chickened out? Why had he gone all warbly on me? I had to cry foul. My #1 wingman, the most fly guy I knew, was about to waddle off and clip his own wings. A lean, mean hawk shriveling into a lonesome mourning dove. The man who once regaled me with dazzling tales of frilled coquettes, flamingo dancing, Eurasian hobbies, and superb fairy wrens would soon be regurgitating tales more fitting of a common pheasant. His nest egg, special deliveries from the stork, worries that creepers would come a robbing the cradle, and other such uninteresting field fare. His crazy Corrallan single days were, to quote the Raven, nevermore. How now could he achieve the greatness of his many idols? Dan Quayle, Captain Jack Sparrow, Danny Partridge, Christopher Wren, Batman and Robin. I know bats aren't birds, but yeah. And the penguin. Toucan Sam, Big Bird, and John Grisham, author of The Pelican Brief. With the albatross of marriage on his neck, Jared's goose was cooked. And so I groused and grackled until I remembered that Victoria, Jared's bride, was no ugly duckling, but a rare bird of paradise. And then, faster than you could say peregrine falcon, my spirits took flight. Perhaps I thought Jared's life might take a turn for the better. Not every hero managed to find his heron, but Jared had managed to land himself a once-on-a-life-list co-pilot. Indeed, with these two birds of a feather perched at the helm, the sky was the limit. And thus, the more I pondered, the more I realized that I needed to swallow my pride, eat some crow, go fly a kite. I'd gotten it wrong. Sure, single Jared had chirped along as a plain alto hermit, but with Victoria at his side, his life could become a violet-fronted brilliant, as lustrous and shimmering as the plumage of a peacock. So Jared and Victoria, as we gather here today, mere minutes after the final sound of the buzzard of your single lives, let me say in all candor that I am glad to wish you two lovebirds a happy, soaring matrimony. This is no occasion for a swan song to singlehood. It is rather a time to shrike with joy, with hearts all aflutter. I've surveyed your horizon, and the lights look bright. Let me wish you all the best as your marriage takes flight. Thank you.